Okay, so this will be a tutorial how to do the new Citadel station. I didn't mention this in my tutorial because I feel that this is for advanced players of the game, and this route particular, it saves like about 10 or 15 10 seconds more if you're new to the game. Um, but I figured I wanted to do a tutorial on this anyway. So, we're gonna do, we're going to do the usual thing. I have a bunch of save files here. Just ignore all those. You're gonna go back to the cargo hold. You're gonna do the usual hot shot here, as we would do. Okay, having a little bit of difficulties because this is an RNG trick. Come on. Let me try it again. Hotshot is an RNG trick, so... Okay, there we go. Then, gonna make another save here, and you're gonna go back to Citadel Station. If you don't have your Kill Blaster equipped to your main character, I suggest to do that right when you teleport in. You're gonna turn on solo mode. Gonna have Kreia do her usual thing. And then interact with this terminal. If this cutscene plays early, don't worry about it. You can just talk to the droid right away earlier than having to wait. So it's actually a good thing. You're gonna mash through this text, like usual. And then you're gonna make a manual save here, like usual. And this is where things are gonna start to get a little bit different. So you're going to come to this terminal right here. You're going to press 1 and then 2. And then you're going to make another manual save. And then you're going to press 2, 1. And then you're going to run all the way to the cantina, like usual. And then when you enter the cantina, you are going to do your usual forward hot shot. There we go. And the reason we do, I don't think I mentioned this in my tutorial, but the reason we do this is because to get your weapons back so you don't have to run to the locker, because that takes a really long time. So you're going to make a manual save here in the cantina. We're actually going to use this manual save multiple times. And then you're going to hotshot back to the Choto Habat save. You are not going to go to this one. You want to go to this one. Keep that very important in mind, or else none of this is going to work. It's very important in this tutorial that you do everything the same that I'm doing. Otherwise, none of this is going to work. Like, it's not going to make any sense. Something's going to get messed up later on. So, yeah, keep that in mind. You're going to do another forward hot shot here. And I'll explain all this, why I'm doing all these forward hot shots a little bit later on. Oh yeah, after you load in, just hit Shift 4 and then cast Force Speed and then switch to your Kill Blaster, because you are not going to use your lightsaber at all for this. And do your usual hard buffer. Talk to the Gamorrean. usual Slusk and Luxa fight. You don't have to recast Force Speed here. It's just a habit that I'm used to doing. I'm gonna target all these Luxa and our Gamorreans. Don't talk to Kreia there. That was a mistake. You're gonna make a manual save. And then, you're gonna go back to the Choto save. Again, don't go to the terminal save. Going to the terminal save will mess this up. And then when you load back in, your character won't hit the loading zone. So the reason for that, the reason why I had to hotshot forward in the Zerka office was to make sure that my character did not end up in the loading zone for this. So you're going to switch to Kreia. Oh, also very important to keep in mind, when I was back at the Zerka office, you want to add Kreia or Adden. It doesn't matter who you add. It's either Kreia or Adden. But anyway, switch to Kreia or Adden, depending who you have, and talk to Choto. You're going to make another manual save. And then you're going to go to the Cantina save. And then you're going to hotshot here. Now, the reason for hotshotting to the Cantina rather than, you know, taking the normal way is because we're attempting to not hit the loading zone. Because if we hit the loading zone out here, it'll mess up a hotshot that we want to do later on. So you are going to run it back out of the Cantina, and that terminal will be 2-2. When you get... You're going to run down a little bit down here, and then when you reach about this spot, you're going to add Kreia, and then turn on solo mode. And then you're going to go threaten Opochano. 1-2-2-2 spam. And then you're gonna have Atten. You're gonna set up the save here like usual. And then you're gonna go back into the Zerka office. Do the usual. Oh, this text is... That text is supposed to show up earlier. But if it does show up here, just spam through it. So you're going to do another hot shot forward to get your weapons back and to get the position that we want. And you're going to spam the escape button so you don't have a menu pop up here. And then you're going to hit 3. You're going to get the... You're going to switch to Atten, and then you're going to spam 1. Again, do not talk to this. Do not talk to T1N1. Depending on where Kreia might be, she could be in this room. She could be right here. But yeah, always... But make your save right here, too. Next to the window like you do, always. And then talk to B4D4. This will, this is just more usual stuff. Okay, so if you followed all my instructions from before, you're going to autosave. You're going to load up the autosave, and then you're going to hotshot to this autosave. And if you did everything correctly like I did, you'll end up in the hangar, and then you can go on to Tilo's surface. And that's it for the advanced route for KotOR 2, 90% on Citadel Station. I don't recommend this route for beginners. It doesn't save that much time. But if you do want to learn it, that's awesome. No, I did not make a save in front of Choto Habat again. Well, I did actually make this save, which is after you talk to Choto Habat. So yes, you want to make a manual save and then hotshot to the cantina. So that's what you want to do.